Hello and welcome to a Sudoku special. Today we have something a little bit different. This is not a puzzle that was sent to me or anything special that I found. It's literally a puzzle that Bill posted as part of the Daily Gas. But what he said is that, you know, he was throwing open the sketchbook a little bit and he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do with his skyscraper puzzle from earlier today. And it took him several attempts to get the vibe right. So he threw out this bonus puzzle. It's a perfectly good puzzle here, but my understanding from what he was saying is that it was a little bit challenging compared to what is normally expected from gas. So we are going to give it a try here and see how it plays out. So, Skyscraper 2 by Bill Murphy. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Consider each digit in the grid as a building of that height. Clues outside the grid give the number of buildings that can be seen from that direction, with larger buildings hiding smaller ones. So, what does that mean? Well, again, Bill, if you saw the video this morning, then you've already seen this, but if you haven't, then you should go and solve the daily gas. But also, Bill provided us with this cute little visual aid for how Skyscraper works. So if we read the rules, each digit in the grid is a building of that height. So you can see there's a 2D grid there, and there is a 3D grid. So the 2D grid, right, the 5 is a building that is 5 tiles tall. 4 is 4 tiles tall, 3, 2, and 1, respectively, is that height. So if we look, for example, in the 4 direction from the bottom, we see that pointing in the 4 direction, we see the building that's 2 tall, 3 tall, 4 tall, and 5 tall, but we don't see the one that's 1 tall because the one that's 1 tall is hidden by the one that's 2 tall. If we look at the building that's 2 tall, or sorry, the clue that is 2, right, we see the 4 tall building and the 5 tall building. The 1 is hidden by the 4, and the 2 and 3 are hidden by the 5. So you can see how these numbers come about here. There's a few less skyscrapers in this puzzle here than were in the Daily Gas today. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through. So those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So right off the bat here, 9 is in the 6th position, which means every single one of these cells here from this direction must be ascending. So, if that's the case, it must just be 5, 6, 7, and 8, with 3 going here. Now this is quite limiting. 4, 5, 6. This is either going to be 7 or 8. All right. Not as limiting as I hoped. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, we know this can't be 4. It can't be 4 here with 5, 6, because this needs to be in order. Again, or not necessarily in order, but it needs to be ascending here. Because again, 9 is in the 6th position. So if this is 4, this would have to be 5, 6, 7, just like we did here. 5, 6, 7, 8, it can't be 5, which means this is definitely 4. However, with 5, 6, 7, 8, whichever digit we put here, it doesn't actually, well, actually it does matter, sorry. If this was 5, this would be 6, 7, 8. So it can't be 5, which means this must be 5. If this was 6, this would be 7, 8. It can't be, so this can't be 6. This must be 6. So actually we do just have a 7, 8 pair here, now that we've analyzed it a little bit further. So that's quite helpful. Okay, I've just completely missed. This is obviously going to be 1 here. 2 by Sudoku goes here. 7, 8 doesn't matter. 7, 8 doesn't matter, but it tells us that this can't be 7, 8. 3 or 6 are both valid options here, though. Let's consider what's happening here. It has to be, again, we've used 1, 3, 4. It has to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we've already seen this a few times. 7, 8 goes here. Oh, 6, sorry. This now has to be 3, doesn't it? It can't be 7, 8, right? We already know that. It can't be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. It must be 3. So then 7, 8, and 4 end up here. Hmm. 3. 4, 7, or 8. If this was 4, this would once again be 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Look at that. This can't end in 7, 8, which means this must be. Oh, wait, let's make sure. Sorry. 7, 6, 5. I think the only way this works is that this is 7, 6, 5, 4 because you can't have 7 here. You can't have 8 here. If this was 5, 5, 4, what? There's no options. So it must be 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8. This will be 4, 7 here to finish that off. I think that's looking good here. We're missing 1, 1, 5, 1, 5, 3. 3, 5. 6, 4, 6. 1, 3, 5. I don't I don't see what we're supposed to do with that. I don't think we can do anything with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has to be 6, 7, 8. It doesn't matter which one goes here because that still satisfies. Again, 7, 8. So across here we have a 6, 7, 8 triple, which means this must be 1, 2. Okay, we could have just gotten that by looking here. 1, 2. Where does 4 go? There we go. This is 4. Then 3, 6 is actually resolvable here. This is 6, this is 3. 6 by Sudoku just goes here because we have enough 6s to help us out. Then 2, 6, 8. 6, sorry. This is going to be 6. 2, 8 is resolvable. 8, 2, thanks to the 8 up here. 2 gives us 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 3, 5. Actually, just like here, except at least here it's a chocolate teapot. Something to work with. 1, 5, and 8. This can't be 8, this can't be 8, so this is 8, 1, 5. 7, 8. 8, 7, and what? 7 and 2. 6, 7, 8. 6 just goes here. So this is 7, 8 like this. The 7 here will resolve the 7, 8. 2, 1, 1, 3, 5. Another set of 1, 3, 5, which I've actually, no, I didn't have that because I just did 6, 8. Whatever. Anyways, this is 3. 1, 5 is resolvable. Let's just do that. 1, 5. 2, 4, 8. This is 4, and 8. 8, 2. 8 gives us 7, 8. 8, 7, 8. 7 gives us 2, 7. Also, the 2 we placed. 1, 3, 5. 1, 5. Still not resolved, but I expect 1, 5. We're still missing 3 and 9. This must be 3. This must be 9. And I think now 3, 1, 5, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1. And to finish us off, we're missing 2 and 5. And we are done in 6 minutes and 44 seconds with Skyscraper 2 by Bill Murphy. So I guess I thought this was going to be more challenging. I think I actually took more time on the first Skyscraper puzzle. I don't think I did them in the wrong order because the Discord does show bonus puzzle, and then the actual puzzle, which is the other link I used. So I will provide a new link with the solution to you all. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.